guys, this is Matt from MrNoDStudios, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some more Superpower 2 as the California Republic. Now, in the last episode, if you guys can recall, we made some absolutely tremendous strides. We ended up annexing the entirety of Mexico and giving away one province over here to Texas, so that way we could kind of, solidify our union we got going on there. And also, we were trying to sow discontent between New Mexico and Arizona. And if we take a look at our diplomatic relations tab, you can see that that is going very well. They hate each other's guts right now. That is a bright, dirty, communist, Soviet red between the two going on there. So they absolutely freaking hate each other. It's absolutely amazing. Hopefully they actually get pissed off enough with each other to declare war, or at least one of them gets so pissed off they leave NATO or something like that happens to where they're not allied anymore, so that way I can just kind of swoop in, snatch them up like a little egg, and, just annex them and get rid of them and take them over. So, yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Anyway, we're going to go ahead, switch over back to the Empire map mode. Actually, never mind that. We're going to switch over to the political control map mode because in the previous episode, you guys commented to me that you wanted to see the whole world map. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that to you right now. So the world is kind of depicted by the mod name. And as you can tell by, the United States here, the map is divided. So that's basically the whole premise of the mod, a world divided. The map is divided, the countries are divided, the world itself is divided. So if you take a look at the United States here, that's a prime example. Every single state is broken up into its own individual country. Now, the only thing binding the United States together, whether economically or politically or militarily, is their alliance to NATO. That's the only thing connecting the United States in this game. Now, that means that if you declare war on one state in the United States, they're pretty much going to act as a one single core device. Like, the United States most likely as a whole will declare war on you, especially if your relations with other states are terrible. Most likely they're just going to join in and say, screw you, and they're going to want to attack you. So, point case being, they're basically militarily one country still because of NATO, but they're not one country because they are their own countries. If you guys play Superpower 2, that'll make a lot more sense. But yeah, they're their own countries just for any purpose. If you guys don't know what Superpower 2 is, they're their own countries, but they still like each other, I guess, kind of. Not really. They're kind of neutral at the start of the game, but anyways, I'm going to stop blabbering. I'm really making this a lot more complicated than it actually is. The United States is divided. There we go. You did it, Matt. You fucking said it. All right. So we're going to move on. Fuck the United States. We're leaving that shit alone. Taking a look at South America and Central America. Nothing really changed except, the name of Venezuela. It's the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. That's basically the only thing that's actually changed in all of Central and South America. All the countries are the same exact as they were in the vanilla game. I mean, I think Guyana changed its name. It's now the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. But they're all still the same countries. They all occupy the same geographic area. And yeah, there's no changes really there. But on the other hand, if you zoom over to Europe, you can see, boom, instantly a shit ton of changes. So right off the bat here, you can see that we have Brittany broken off from France. The United Kingdom is completely broken up. We've got England, Wales, Ireland, Scotland, all their own single independent countries there. Aragon, or Catalonia, broke off from Spain, so that's pretty interesting. Just here in North Africa, I think this is pretty much the only change in Africa. Oh yeah, also, by the way, I forgot to mention that the map is based off of the 2014 or 2016 version of the world. So South Sudan and Sudan are broken up. That's an actual thing. That's not just the mod. They did break up, a decent while ago, so yeah. That's a thing. I think, as I was saying, though, the only difference in Africa here, other than names, is Morocco and West Morocco. I think, for the most part, the African theater is still the same exact thing as it was in the vanilla game and in real life. So, that's basically it in terms of Africa. But anyways, back to Europe. We can see that Belgium is split between Flanders and Wallonia. Amazing, amazing. Bavaria is now a country. Eastern Europe, pretty much the same exact thing, although it is important to note that Greece is now labeled as the Hellenic Republic. So that is a badass name. I actually really like that name as opposed to Greece, like the Hellenic Republic. That's like, we're bringing hell. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. It's freaking amazing. It's fierce. It's, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's cool. I like that. The United States of fucking Russia, if anything. But anyways, the Russians, they are divided. So Russia is completely divided among their own provinces. I think what would be, very interesting to try, if I do visit this mod again, is trying one of these northern Siberian provinces and taking over the world, or maybe, just forming a union or trying to form Russia again. I think that would be very, very cool to do because they don't start off with any military whatsoever. I mean, look at this. None of these countries have a military, except this one. This guy is like, what, 1,000 units? Let's see. Yeah, 39k infantry and just over 1,000 ground units. They basically have no fucking military, you know what I mean? So anyways, I think it would be very interesting to play as one of those guys and just kind of see where it takes you. At the beginning of the game, they're very economically destitute. So trying to get them back up on their feet and get them going would be very interesting to go ahead and do. But yeah, Russia's split up. You've got Novgorod, you've got Prussia, you've got Belarus, Kazakhia. You got a bunch of different shit to choose from, so that's amazing. Also, another area of change in this game is the Middle East. So right off the bat, and I showed you guys this in the previous episode, Kurdistan is its own country in this mod, so that's very interesting. Playing as them is it's gotta be interesting because you've just got all this shit going on over here. You've got Kurdistan, the Islamic State, you've got the Syrian Arab Republic, and then you've got this little southern Syrian coalition going on there, so that's very interesting. Lebanese, Israel, same shit pretty much there. But yeah, pretty cool. You've got the Islamic State, the southern Syrian coalition, and Kurdistan. Pretty interesting. That definitely adds in a unique dynamic to the Middle East there and makes it a little bit more divided up. So that's pretty interesting. As per the rest of the world, I mean, it's basically the same exact thing. China's the same exact thing. India's the same exact thing. You got Pakistan, Afghanistan, all that shit. It's basically the same exact thing. Most of the changes just happened in Russia, Europe, and the United States. But yeah, pretty cool mod. There's a lot of changes, as you can see, a lot of new countries, and it definitely adds in an interesting dynamic to the game. But someone did mention, and I forgot who you are, and I completely apologize, but someone did mention in the previous episode, I think it might have been Prodigy, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, someone mentioned that the new countries, at least some of them, are messed up because the modder didn't completely finish the mod. So, basically what happens is if you try and send spies to some of these new countries, like I can try and send one of my spies to Pommery and see what happens and see if the glitch happens for me. So let's see. We're going to go scroll down. We're going to go to Pommery. Where are you? LMNOP Pommery. And let's see if that works. No, that actually worked. Okay, so I think let's try one of, like, the states, because I think those have problems. Let's see. Let's try New York, because their flag's all messed up. Let's see, New York. Yep, see, there it happens. So as you can see, since the modder didn't completely finish the mod and making different countries, especially the new ones, their own entities, they kind of just defaulted to whatever country he took that from originally. So if I try and send covert cells to New York, I can't. It defaults to Bulgaria. You cannot send covert cells to New York, which really sucks. That's a bug in the mod. It's really unfortunate, honestly. It really is, because that means that a lot of countries in the United States now, or states, I should say, rather, I can't actually, send my spies there to wreak havoc. I can't do terrorism and shit like that, which is really unfortunate, because I do like raising hell. It is pretty fun. But anyways, that's that, guys. That is the map. Pretty interesting, pretty cool, and yeah. It does have a little bit of bugs, though, but yeah. I guess if you wanted to try and solve that on your own, you could, but it would be a little bit of work. Anyways, that's that. Now, you guys, thank you. First of all, thank you. You guys submitted a few names for vehicles in the previous episode, so I want to go ahead and get those right out of the way. So, I actually think I already did. Let's see here. Because I recorded an episode of this, and I forgot to turn my microphone on, so no microphone audio. But I think I already designed these in the thing because I had to load up a thingy-mojoogly. Let's see, did I? No, I did not. Oh, no, yes, I did. Okay, so let's go to the build menu and examine them. So I made a tank called El Taco, and these are all, names that you guys have suggested. So thank you so much for suggesting the name. We made a mobile launcher called the Frying Pan, and we can actually examine these vehicles in the design menu if we want to, just so we can go ahead and take a look at what they look like. So there's the taco. Kind of looks like a hard-shelled taco. You get the resemblance from the color? I mean, it is a little bit of a stretch. I mean, the fucking vehicle doesn't look like a taco by any means. But anyways, that's that. Oh, no. I don't want to exit out of that. I want to take a look at the other vehicles. So yeah, there's the Frying Pan. It's got this ridiculous design, dude. Look at that. Tell me that's not ridiculous. Oh, it does have this nice little neat rust to it, though. I do like that in the color scheme. Very cool. Anyways, that's besides the point. The thing looks really weird. It's a freaking toaster, dude. Anyways, the other vehicle that I made here was, let's see. We got the air defense vehicle. I don't know if I showed you guys that. Yeah, no, I don't think I showed you guys this. So we got Los Altos, and this basically means, like, the length, or basically, like, the tall ones, or something like that, roughly, translating into English. It is Spanish. These names are Spanish. El Taco, Los Altos. Spanish names, if you aren't aware. I take Spanish in school, so that's why I know that. And also, whoever suggested the names told me that they were... Whoa, excuse me. Whoa, had a little hiccup there. The person who suggested the names told me that they were Spanish. So, pretty cool there. Pretty cool. Also, let's see. I made a helicopter, a bomber. And this thing's called the Air Surfer. What a fitting name, man. Absolutely fitting name. I love it. Thank you so much. I think it was the Lonely Spaceman who suggested this name. So thank you so much for suggesting that. Absolutely amazing. It goes perfectly well with the design. And I love it. It's awesome. So I also made some units here. I started training up some El Tacos and some Air Surfers just to kind of beefing up my numbers a little bit. And yeah, that's that. Alrighty, awesome. So, first of all, I want to go ahead and remedy my economic situation, and I think I can lower my taxes down to like 58, maybe even 57%. Let's try 57% for right now. See where that gets us. Only 154,000? Really? Okay, maybe we can lower it even more. Damn. Let's try 50% then. How's that? Oh, whoa, okay. That's a little bit under. So I want to go to 52% maybe. Oh, no. We're still bumped up. Damn. I think maybe... I don't know what's bumping us up. I honestly don't. All right, well, let's just keep lowering the fucking income tax then. Why not? 45%? That is like a 20% deduction. Oh, no, there it goes. It just adjusted itself. Okay. Oh, no, our economy's just acting up on us. Why is it doing that? Is that permanent? No, okay, good. It jumped back up. This is weird. What the hell is happening? Is that the final thing? What are you doing to me, game? Just give me the actual shit. All right, I guess we're going to have to heighten it back up because that obviously this shit is not working. 55% is too much now. See? What is this? What is this? 50%. There you go. All right, let's take a look at our budget, though, as well. I do want to increase educational spending. So let's do that. We're going to nearly max it out. And, ooh, see, now it's doing this shit. Why is it doing this? Why is our economy fluctuating so much? Sabotage? Who sabotaged me? We don't know. They sabotaged my tobacco? Come on, man. What the hell? All right, we're going to raise taxes up to 55% because I don't know why my economy is acting up like this. I changed the taxes and the per capita GDP goes fucking insane. Maybe we even have to do 60% because this is not looking good. No, see, now that's too much. What is going on? 58%? I guess we'll just stick it on 50. Actually, we'll do 56.6. No, see. We're just going to set it on 58%, man. That seemed to work pretty well. There we go. Boom. Exit out of that shit. Done. All right, I'm not looking at that anymore. It keeps fluctuating every single time I change the personal income tax. That is really weird. I've never seen that happen. That is god-awful. Okay, Oh, we never modify our interest level. That would probably help. Let's set it to 0%. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That helps your economic growth, by the way. So you always want to set that to 0 because it messes with your inflation. So it gives you basically an inflation rate that isn't too terrible. It'll never go above like 10%. So usually it'll just stay around either 5% or 8%. In between there somewhere. It'll usually stay around. So anyways, yeah, that's that. Boom. Exit out of that shit. And let's see. Let's take a look at our diplomatic relations. Maybe I want to fast forward the time a little bit. We don't actually have a navy, so maybe I'd like to go ahead and purchase some navy units. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see here. All right, yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and purchase up all these navy units, and I'll be back when I'm all... Oh, no, what's happened? Espionage by Nepal? Oh, yeah, I actually completely forgot. We need to put 4 more of these covert units, like the 4 ones that we trained up here. We need to send them into a country and get them working. So I think what I'm going to actually try and do here is send them into various countries, third world countries, and get them to overthrow their governments in return for a favorable Californian government. And basically what that is, we're going to do a coup d'etat on them and get them to like us again. So that is one way to do it. Although I think that will make the rest of the world slightly hate us if it's found out. So you really want to choose destitute nations to do that on, just so you have a really good chance at, you know, making it successful. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead, head back to the buy tab and buy up all the units. I'll be right back, guys, when everything is all bought out. Alrighty, and there we are. As you can see, I've completely bought out all of the naval units in the unit market here. So that's all grand and dandy. We have been ranked up to the 11th Navy in the entire world, which isn't too bad, especially if we go to war with someone in like Africa or something like that, or a country that really doesn't have an established Navy. This Navy is actually going to perform pretty damn well. So I would also like to get my own building and design structure set up for my own Navy. So I really strongly urge you guys to suggest names for naval units in the comment section of this video, because I'm not going to start building my own Navy until the next episode, just so I can kind of get some of your guys' names and get that implemented. But if I don't get any names by the time I start recording the next episode, I'm just going to roll with it. And if you guys do end up, you know, suggesting some names, I will slowly roll out those old ships in favor of your guys' ships. So yeah, there you go. Just something to think about. If you do have any names, please be sure to go ahead and suggest them. I really do appreciate it, guys. It helps me out tremendously, and I love integrating you into the series like that. It's absolutely amazing. I love it when you guys can kind of take control of the series and give me suggestions and just be a part of it. It's really awesome. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and actually let's first of all train up those guys. Why not? That'll make our Navy a little bit more powerful, and it's not too terribly expensive to do upgrading, so why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Awesome. We can even, you know, train up our air units while we're at it. And some of our infantry units and stuff like that, let's go ahead and train them up. Why not? Get everything trained up. That definitely does help. Extremely so. Alrighty. So anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this one. In the next episode, hopefully we'll get some naval units all set up and we'll start setting our eyes for some colonial possessions around the world, possibly in Africa or the Middle East. They look pretty open in terms of relations right now, like the Islamic Republic or the Islamic State, not really a republic. They are, you know, obviously not liked by the world. Not as much so as you would think, though. Like, they aren't extremely hated by the Western world, which they should be. They should absolutely be fucking hated by the Western world. But they're kind of just like, we don't like you. We're giving you the cold shoulder type of relation there. So, yeah. Maybe I'll head in, take out Iraq. Oh, actually, Iraq really likes us. So maybe I'll head into, like, Syria or something like that. Yeah, Syria's probably a good landing target for there. And then we'll head on to the Islamic State, take them out, establish ourselves in the Middle East, and get some of that oil. So yeah, that's all coming in the next episode. Once again, make sure you suggest names for naval units. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the third episode of Let's Play Superpower 2 as California. Once again, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe. It really helps out, and it really does make a world of difference to me. I really do appreciate your guys' support. We made an absolutely insane amount of positive feedback in the first 2 episodes, so just thank you immensely for that. I really do appreciate it, guys. It honestly makes the world to me, and I mean it. Like, I really mean it when I say thank you. Like, honestly, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for staying tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!